Hey everyone, thanks for being here. I'm Kel. This is Working with Resonance. We are doing a general tarot reading for Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. We have, interesting, 2 and 2. Could be separate timelines, could be separate people, separate decisions. What if I go this way? What if I go that way? Could be. Let's see how it unfolds. All right, on this side, the second side that came out was the Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands. This is speaking very loudly of personal freedom, contentment, happiness. The happiness here is based on objectivity, on beingness, on instinctual interactions. Beautiful. Really beautiful. So that's on that side for you. And over this side, we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. Wow, heart space in this Page of Cups is exploding. Releasing all the old paradigms, storylines, narratives, reasons, because why you should, why you shouldn't. All of that being released through this source light activation. Definitely coming through as a light activation, pure source light. Now, I don't really feel like this is an either or. I do feel like this is a, if you choose this instead of that, you'll go this way, or vice versa. This could be two aspects of self, or it could be you and the person, perhaps, or it could be a dual pathway that's unfolding for you. So I will leave it in the hands of the universe to guide us where to next. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, really beautiful. Really beautiful. They were kind of just showing me this, the energy of this is like the teacup ride or what have you at a fair, a show, a theme park, or wherever. It's like you're in your own little bubble, but then you transfer in and out of the frequencies and energies of others, and they through yours. But at the same time, you're in your own little bubble and focused on right here, right now, to whatever level that you have capacity for, or that you are here for. There's got to be a better way to say that. Yeah. That gave me a whole new perspective of me, I have to say, Sagittarius. Yeah, because somehow I got mixed up in being able to see beyond that little bubble. And it gives me grief sometimes. It does give me grief sometimes. It still doesn't feel like this is an either or. It kind of feels like it's coming into an amalgamation or a union of some kind. What else do we have, Sagittarius? Seven of Pentacles, the new way, some new growth. Kundalini activation, phase activation, for sure. Are you ready to let go of the old you, the you that you have known up until right now? And follow the sun and the moon. Two of Pentacles, working with the cycles, not against them. Beautiful. Yes, potentially with an inverted polarity here as well. But the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like I'm just way off track. The Seven of Pentacles here is about new growth, a new pathway forward, a new opportunity, a new synergy, potentially. But there is definitely a shift in focus and there is new growth here. The question coming through, and I'll show you where to put these afterwards. The question coming through here is, are you ready? Do you think you are ready for this? What this exactly is, I'm not sure. The way that it was expressed to me from my guides is the release of your very core storylines and narratives. Everything, the very first thing that you base your identity on in this incarnation. It's very young stuff. Are you ready to allow that to fly, to leave the nest? Are you ready to move into a different phase, into the empty nester phase, potentially? Could be literally, it's showing me something quite different. Spiritually, though, I just don't have the words to describe it. It's like you're a parent. When you're an empty nester, you're a parent, but you're not a parent in the way that you've been up until now. And there is a release and there is a letting go. And in my case, that letting go has taken quite some time to flow out. So it is definitely a phase that is coming to a close and that is beginning the cycle, right? The cycle. Yeah, cycling between these two here. Now, you could interpret them as the sun and the moon, perhaps, or the sun and the earth. It's sort of appearing here to me more as light and density. But within a dualistic situation that we live in, you can't really have one without the other. So it's about finding balance, about understanding the cycles and going, you know what, okay, this is a battle I'm never going to win. Let's just put it down and see if we can just flip the script a little and find some lightness. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. There has been some significant changes in the messaging coming through. That is for sure. The placement of these will be handled by the universe as we go along currently. All right, Nine of Cups, Sagittarius. Beautiful, taking that leap. Oh, taking that leap of joy. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is so beautiful. Taking this massive leap of faith here. Christ-like activation coming through. This is divine union activation for coming into union with your divinity in form. Nine of Cups, that release, the release of the fear, the release of the storylines and narratives that have been taking this opportunity that's provided up and shedding all that has been in terms of your identity to come out the other side of it in possession of some very powerful magic. Yeah. Yeah, the ability to work with the light. Definitely. And it is about communication. It is about a personal freedom. And that's what we started with over here with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Take that however it resonates for you. I can try and paint a picture of how it sits for me, the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands, but I kind of feel like this is manifesting very, very differently for each individual. So just take it how it resonates for you. From here, we move from this like uncontrolled blast of residues, then beneath the accumulation. Once all that's removed, you've got this new lease on life. This new awareness, new understanding, new skills, new abilities, through a new knowledge of the intangibles. Yes. Very, very intense Neptune activation coming through Sagittarius. So please, 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 with the intensity of it, please take care of you. Have some downtime if you need, just to allow it to move through the body. It is very, very intense. In more than one occasion here, we've got explosions coming out of the body as the release comes from the cells. So very, very intense Neptune activation. How do we tie all this together for Sagittarius? Wisdom coming through, odin frequencies coming through. Well, Queen of Cups. Let me just keep going. It's the energy is flowing through these. Yes, there is definitely change in our quantum structure, moving away from sacred geometry as we know it into something that is more freeform and flexible. I don't believe, or it is my understanding, that more than one messenger brings this through in cards or otherwise at the moment. Seven of Cups. Yes, new neural pathways, absolutely. It does require rest as much as you can. And let go of applying the storylines and narratives, let things just be and not make sense, because the pathway through is making itself known. All right. Got all that? I hope so, because I'll have to actually replay it to tell you what I just brought through. If we come back over here to the World and the Queen of Cups, there is a change in your quantum structure underway at this time. I feel like it's bringing all these four things together. The Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like it's all unfolding all at the same time. I do feel like there's some more cards coming, but this is a key piece of information with the World and the Queen of Cups. You could also be experiencing the polarity shift that's happening for many, the inversion. So what you've considered masculine in the past is now feminine, and vice versa. King of Wands. We started with, no, we didn't start with Queen of Wands. Started with the Knight of Wands. Well, that Knight of Wands has now matured. He's gone through the rites of passage, gone through the secret business of both men and women, these two, the King and Queen of Wands. The King and Queen of Wands. This is where the universe is taking you to. You take it, however that resonates for you, whether it's internal, whether it's external, whether it's both. But these two here have gone through the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, the secret men's business, the secret women's business, all of the initiations and all of the mysteries that they've been able to do on their own, now coming together. Now coming together. How long this takes to play out, dependent on your own individual set of circumstances. I'm actually really liking the parallel here between the King of Swords, King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So this could have something to do with someone who's very logical or very mind with wisdom operating system. Like it's very it's very chill. It's a very chill person. King of Swords could be Libra. Its focus here is more on wisdom and balance. Nothing kind of phases this person. They just take everything in their stride. No judgment. Things just are. And it doesn't matter how crazy that things look. It doesn't face them. It's nothing out of the ordinary. This Queen of Cups here is so connected to the frequencies of the universe. She probably gets lost in that quite a bit. It feels everything so intensely. Sorry, but there is a role here through the energetic team for both of these, for both the Queen of Cups, who is working with frequency through every aspect of self, and also the King of Swords. The World here could be the end of individuation for this pair, because the coming out here is the King and Queen of Wands. So very beautiful, Sagittarius, very, very beautiful. I could just get lost in the whole vibration of this very, very easily and sit in it for hours upon hours. Everything from the Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, all the way through to the King of Wands, Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands. This is a month of magic for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helps in some way. I'll see you again soon.